Yeah, I'd like to get a bucket of bone char.
Of what? I'm sorry.
Um, well, let's see. You probably don't know what I'm talking about. Let me get a 12-piece meal bucket. Welcome back to Homestead Aquarius and my entry into the Shed Wars Gladiator Challenge. Today's video is all about innovations on the homestead, the farm, garden. And one thing I like to do at my place and in my life is look for different types of resources and be resourceful. Now, we've got the other challenge where I introduced that before because it is something that's very important. On a limited planet, a planet with limited resources and ever increasing population, we have to be very concerned about that. So that goes hand in hand with the things that's in my heart. Now, this is hand-on cardboard, a very well recognized resource. A lot of it out there, okay? And there's so many ways to repurpose this, reuse it and recycle it, turn it into something else. Now, plastic is another resource, and plastic has been formed into everything possible, I believe. It's been formed into these. Many of you have already seen a video where I use these to rescue some daffodils earlier this week. Now, there's the way they make plastic is different qualities of it. Or you've got like milk jugs, plastic milk jugs. That type of plastic breaks down in the sun and becomes worthless in just a short amount of time. In the sun and the elements. Inside, it can last years and years. But outside, you need something stronger. This is a soda, a Coke, some type of drink, little drink container, carrier. And many of you see these all the time, but many people just don't give them a second look. Well, some people do. Do you know, I have made these into so many things, I've forgotten half of them. I've used these to put many different cups in with plants and had the whole thing full. I've had several of these full of plants at one time, growing little individual cups. I have had this in my aquaponics as a floating raft with the help of some things to keep it floating and have plants growing in it in there. Of course, use it to carry things and everything. And then at the end of its use, temporary use there, you know, they stack one on top of the other like a bunch of bricks. That makes it wonderful. Like I said, they're extremely durable. I just got through doing the first stage process of some more bone char, and I've got the hiccups a little bit. So if you hear a hiccup or whatever, that's what it is. Anyhow, I want to make this quick. These are very durable. One of the things that I love to do with them is take the aforementioned resource of the cardboard and put that down in there like that, right? And you see what I've done there? I've just cut out a piece of cardboard, made some flaps for it, and boom, it slides right in there. Easier when I'm using two hands, but just about as easy with one. Now what you've got there is a convenient little planter that's got handles. You can carry this around. You can move it around easily. It's very sturdy. It's not going to fall apart. It's not going to bend. And you've put not a waterproof liner in there, but something that will hold your soil of any kind, or sand or dirt, whatever you want to use. Now, that'll keep it from going away through the holes in the bottom. If you want it to, it'll also retain the moisture. You can add another layer of cardboard to retain even more moisture, or you can add a layer of plastic, like a garbage bag or anything else that you've got. Or let's say this, instead of a garbage bag, what about a bag of dog food or feed that's plastic? And you can cut a liner out of this and maintain all the moisture you want, including you can make a small pond out of this if you wanted to. So that'll save that from going to a landfill somewhere. Now I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with them today. Something else that I wanted to make mention of before I go over there, but I forgot to. Okay, one of the things that makes these such a fantastic resource for me, besides the steerability and whatever, okay, is the options that it allows me for some creativity and engineering. I have systems of things that I've got that I'm working on that I'll be bringing out to you later and showing you how I use these. You see all those regular, nice, same shaped holes? Okay. You see all these? All those? Well, all of those give you places to anchor things to. It gives you places to tie things together. Do all kinds of modifications. This one piece can become one module in a much larger system. It's all uniform. Now, another thing that I love about these is that I'm able to get a lot of them. And that's an important thing. You know, it's a resource, and by just having one of them, you know, that's great. It's a wonderful thing. But if you've got many of these, then you can do a great many things with them. Just another thing I wanted to point out about that. And I encourage you to join me in this. If you've got something like this that you can share with somebody, please do so. Now let me go fill this thing up. I'm going to fill it up with these. Look at my little bug friend there. He's going to be breaking down some logs. But, yeah, that was a little critter time there. Yeah, we're going to be putting some strawberries in that right there. He fell off. Now, there's something I want to address in this. You see, this is my little pathway. And my strawberries are getting out in my pathway. I'm not going to be able to walk through here. So all of these strawberries are going to be dug up. I'm going to put those into my system. I need to tell somebody, need to send somebody a message. And that's Mr. Bull, right? Well, Bull's been getting into my territory a little bit. He's been showing all kinds of neat ways to grow strawberries, or at least a couple of them. And I like my strawberries a lot too. And Bull, that's my territory right there, son. Strawberries and making up stuff. I'm coming for you, Bull, with all my little strawberries. You better be ready. Yeah, I got a bone to pick with you. Hey, look what I found. That's right. Make place for the earthworms too. And this reminds me of something. Where we'd be without all our little helpers. And another guy that I got a bone to pick with. And that's Zero to Homestead. I saw a video today where he was making a pretty cool innovation. But you know what? I think it was his daughter that did it. I think it was. I'm not sure. I think he could handle the job on his own. Had to get his daughter to help him. I think that's what it was. Whichever one did it, it was a great job. And that just shows you right there what our little helpers can do, right? Let's put this in here and wrap it up. I think I'll wrap it up right here. Thank you all for watching. That's what this one looks like. That is one little module, simple as it is. I've got a bunch more to come, or much more work to do. You won't be seeing all that. I've probably got another 500 plants to transplant right now. And once they start sending off runners, I'll have another 1,000. It's been a big production year, a year for Last year for me was a year to let those strawberries build up back to the levels and numbers that I had before. But I wanted to bring you this idea and share it with you in case you wanted to do. What? That's not your idea. You know, this was mine. You didn't have nothing to do with it. You shut up. Anyhow, you keep quiet. Y'all have a great day. And I can't wait to see more of your Gladiator challenges in the future. And I mentioned Bull. Bull, you've been getting in my territory with your strawberries and your smart little ideas out there to how to grow them. Same thing with you, Zero to Homestead. And I think it was your daughter. Yeah, y'all just watch yourself. I'm fixing to bring the pain to you. We're going to help people grow food. And I'm going to show them some better ideas than y'all have. So you just better pucker up. Y'all be good. And check out those 2 channels I mentioned. I'm going to leave a link in the description.